made it to Icast 2017. Go inside. We're about to enter the convention center now. Super excited. Whoa, there's a huge line here to check in. Ooh, this place is packed. There's a lot of people here. Hey everybody, Julian here. I'm at the Icast Show 2017. I'm with Paul, and it's nice to meet you today. You got some awesome lures from NextGen. You guys are telling me a little about. Paul's going to kind of explain to you guys a little bit about these awesome soft plastics we were checking out.
Yeah, we've got, we're rolling it out here at the show today. These are our NextGen 7-inch soft plastic lures. They've got high definition finish on them. They have world record striper companies, who's right next here. We have their patented rattle. And these things are awesome. They come in, we have 24 different patterns. We have saltwater patterns and freshwater patterns. And they also come in a single wide gap hook for those who want to fish them weedlessly.
Resembles a fluke really nice. Definitely something that I would throw in the flats if I was fishing the flats or in the backcountry. Something pretty interesting. I wanted to look for really interesting products in this show, and we stopped by this booth and we saw these. So thank you for your time, Paul. I really appreciate it. Awesome product. Thank you.
Thanks.
Doomsday booth. Pretty cool looking. I didn't know they had their own rods. The Rapala booth is like the Ferrari booth. Red and white. Check out the Savage Gear booth. Let me show you guys something. Take a look at this vertical jig here. That's really nice.
You working with triple S?
Some big shad, pre-rig shad. Take a look at the new 3D bat. Surprising what catches fish these days. 5 years ago, I don't think anybody would have been throwing a 3D bat, and now we got manufacturers coming up with the most interesting ways to catch bass and saltwater fish. Great looking ducks. Look how real those look. Amazing details. 3D hollow body duck. Fruck. That's the new 3D bat lure that they got. It's an awesome picture, huh? Looks pretty cool.
Oh, this is a Cedros. I remember this was on the Into the Blue fishing show. Pretty cool reel.
Slipping, fading out of my mind. When we get close, we're gonna slow it down. Going deeper, still I'm sky high. Giving you this rhythm all night. Slipping, fading like I lost time. Oh baby, don't stop, no, you just slow down. Are you good enough to wait for me? We're having too much fun to disagree. Baby, as long as we don't think now. Slipping, fading, on, slipping without slow hands. Slipping, fading, on, slipping without slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping without slow hands. We can't stop it now, slipping without slow hands. Slow hands. Wanna hear you breathing so close, so close. From my heart and down to my toes. Slipping in and out of control. No, you don't stop, no, you just slow down. Are you good enough to wait for me? We're having too much fun to disagree. Baby, as long as we don't think now. Slipping, fading, on, slipping without slow hands. Slipping, fading, on, slipping without slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping without slow hands. We can't stop.
Red finish here. There's a great bass lure here at Lake Ida. We fished with this a couple times. Live target. Got your common shiner. One of these live at your bait shop. Sunfish.
What they call.
Trout.
Thank you very much, Captain Paige. Make sure you follow Captain Page's Facebook page.
Suckers.
Twitter page is on there.
Pretty sweet.
Nice.
And these are the swim bait series from Live Target.
Les places où il y a des arbres, les places où il y a dancing, la frog de Live Target. Bien dans toutes les mêmes couleurs.
Take a look at that, guys. That's a Live Target hollow body mullet. For all you guys who like to do some snook fishing, tarpon fishing, it's a great inshore bait. Throw it around docks, throw it around pilings, throw it off the beach. That's a great imitation for a live mullet. Check that out. That's a hollow body pattern. Kind of like popper frogs. Take a look at that. For all you guys who like a mix between a popper and a frog, brand new from Live Target. Beautiful looking frog. Take a look at all them hollow body popper frogs. Take a look at these reels from Star Rod. I never knew Star Rods actually had their own reel line, but these are some really awesome looking reels. Looks like a great saltwater reel. Really nice oversized spool on there. Really big crank handle on there. This looks awesome for jigging, even snook fishing off the piers. That looks like an awesome reel. Looks a lot like a Van Staal or the Penn Torque. That is great. Let me show it to you in a different contrast.
Hello, we're live from Icast 2017. How are you folks? We're here showing off our Bear Paw electric fish scaler. This baby will take the scales off of a fish, but it still leaves your skin. It doesn't hurt you at all, but it takes the scales off of the fish. Tell you what, you get the opportunity to eat a whole fish again. You don't have to fillet them. It's easy to take the scales off. This is by Bear Paw Fishing Tackle. We're out of the USA in Arizona, and it's available at almost all your distributors. You can find us online too at bearpawtackle.com.
Pretty funny. So Yasmin calls me. I'm all the way on the other side of the hallway, and she sees this awesome product. It's called a fillet maker. It's a FDA approved plastic, and it's basically something that's made for all the husbands out there that go out fishing. They catch different types of saltwater fish. They take them home and they got to fillet them, but they make a really big mess on the counters. You have this fillet maker. It's kind of like a little table, and then it has a little section where you keep your fish guts. Let me bring it in so you guys can see. You can keep all your fish guts right in here.
It got grooves so you can keep the fish right on top of there nice and snug. And then that's elevated above where you actually keep your knuckles in your hands. So while you're filleting the fish, it's nice and comfortable. You fillet your fish from this side, you pass the guts over to the other side. You make everything really nice and clean and neat, and you don't have a mess at the end. You put your bag on the other end of the tray. Once you're finished, and you dump all the fish guts out. So you guys got 5 colors to choose from, and you got 2 different sizes. This is great for outdoors, indoors. Anybody that loves to catch, cook, and clean their fish, this is a product you definitely want to have at home. Something I just saw that's really interesting is these conventional reels that you can actually get left-hand retrieve. Now traditionally on a conventional reel, you're going to retrieve with your right hand, like you see with these. This is actually the reel that I just bought not too long ago, the Fathom, the black and red Fathom 40. But what's really cool that I just saw now on this event is they actually sell these where you can actually retrieve the line with your left hand. So all you guys who are used to spinning reels and having a little bit of trouble moving over to a right hand retrieve, take a look at that. That's very interesting. I didn't know you can actually order these conventionals that way. And these are great for vertical jigging, for bottom fishing. You know, I really like these reels. Been using Penn for a long time, so I'm pretty excited to check out their booth here at Icast. They got all types of reels. Gonna walk around the show and check it all out. Check that out. You got the Star Drag Torque. Would love one of these in my arsenal. This right here is the Torque 25N Star Drag. It's a beautiful reel by Penn. Great for bottom fishing, jigging, offshore saltwater. And then right here, they actually have the Torque in a lever drag, which is actually what I prefer. I prefer the lever drag over the Star Drag. It's a little more convenient when you're offshore fishing and you got a bigger game fish on the line. You don't want to be messing with a Star Drag too much. The lever drag is a really great route to go. It's a lot more convenient in my eyes. That's the Torque 40. Now, moving on to the bad boys of the Penn lineup, you got the Torque spinning lineup. Now, these are great inshore saltwater snook reels, great offshore bottom fishing reels too if you're fishing for grouper or amberjack. These are a lot like the Van Stalls, the Daiwa dogfights, the Shimano Stellas. If you want something really, really high end, this is a full aluminum machine body. Everything here, there's no plastic in these pieces. This is top of the line for Penn, the Penn Torque line. And the Penn Torques, as you guys can see, they're available in 2 color variations. I believe they even come in black, so there might be 3, but right now I'm seeing 2 color variations. You got the full platinum looking color, the silver, and then you got the full gold, which it's a pretty stunning piece to add to a fishing lineup. Alright, so right here you're looking at the new Slammer lineup from Penn. This is the Slammer 3. These are available from a 3500 and up. These are great reels for offshore saltwater fishing, inshore saltwater fishing. If you're looking for something a little bit higher quality, take a look at the Slammer lineup that we got here at Icast 2017. Look at how sleek that looks, the black and the red. Look at the handle on that reel. Great for cranking if you're going to be doing some offshore jigging. There's a 6500 platform, so you can spool it up with some pretty heavy braided line and go hit up the wrecks, hit up the artificial reefs, chase some big amberjacks, big groupers, and you have a lot of cranking power with the handle and a handle and knob like the one that's on the Penn Slammer 3 edition. And that's a great looking reel. I actually hadn't seen these in the black and red yet. And now we're here looking at the Penn International lineup. These are going to be your heavy-duty offshore trolling reels. You're going out for wahoo, for dolphins, sailfish, marlin. This is the big game lineup. If you're going after the big game, you're going to want yourself one of these Penn International reels. Take a look at that. That's a lot of gold up there. But both of them look very sleek. Great for offshore fishing, bill fishing, big game fish. This is what you're going to want to use to target those big offshore game fish. if any of you guys are curious to know what a Penn International is built out of, we're going to do a little slideshow right here. This case kind of puts together everything inside of the International reel. From the reels casings to the pinions, the drag system. This gives you a perfect example of how these reels are put together and assembled, the products that they're using. Right here you guys are looking at the brand new Penn Conflict, just released for Icast of 2017. It's a great looking reel. This is the second edition of the Conflict to be released by Penn. It's a pretty smooth reel, I gotta say. I just spun one around, but I still think the Clash is a lot smoother. I still like my Clash a little bit more, but just so you guys, anybody interested in the new Conflict, these are priced under the new Clash. So if you're looking for something maybe above the Battle but underneath the Clash, take a look at the Penn Conflict. It's pretty smooth, really sleek looking, has carbon fiber on the handle, really nice EVA knobs. I believe this also has the this actually comes with the HT100 drag system. So overall this is a great reel. Great for saltwater and freshwater fishing. Plano got some really high-end products. If you really want to spend some extra money, you can get some really nice tackle boxes and tackle bags, and they look awesome, but they also have a great functionality to them. So if you've never used Plano, I got a lot of Plano boxes for the terminal tackle. I got some of the ones that are waterproof storage, but these are just your traditional Planos, and they come in all different sizes. But just to give you guys a quick little rundown of what they got here at the Icast show.
You got my card.
Pretty cool booth from 13 Fishing right here. These guys are based out of the west coast of Florida. Very sleek, like the black and white look. You got all their bait caster You got all their bait casters set up on here, right on top of the white table linings. Let's take a look around. You got the Concept. Inshore saltwater, or maybe even offshore saltwater. Look at that spool on there. Looks like it could hold a lot of line. 6:3 to 1 gear ratio. Got the cork handles. Take a look at that black and white. Really nice.
It has all the specs. I can't remember everything. This one. So this is the specs that we have. We have con, red snapper, grouper, amberjack, tarpon, everything on this thing. We say it's 30 plus drag, but it's even tougher.
Great for inshore saltwater fishing. The look overall is just incredible.
And
nothing short of great from 13 Fishing right there.
35. Is it? Longer, and it's a bigger knob. So you got one here? No, we don't have one.
The brand new Stellas from Shimano at the Icast 2017 show. This right here is the brand new Lexa HD 300 XLT. Check out the handle on that bait caster. This looks really good for inshore saltwater fishing. And judging by the size of this reel, this probably could be good for offshore saltwater fishing as well if you want to take a bait caster offshore. Look at the finish on that. That's from Daiwa. Again, that's the Lexa HD 300 XSL-P.
All right, you guys, so that's gonna be the end for us today. Day one of Icast for 2017. We had a great time walking around the show, checking out all the new items, and showing you guys up close and personal on the first day. What?
It completely fogged up.
Oh, did it fog up?
As soon as you
We were in the cold for too long.
walked out.
Can you see me in there? All right, you guys, so we're finished here on day one of the Icast show for 2017. We'll be back here again tomorrow to bring some more footage of the event. We'll see you then.